Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're just going to look at Tesla. We have about a day and a half before the earnings call. Wednesday after market close, we have the Tesla earnings. They'll be reporting probably about a quarter after 4:20. So just have this chart here on the daily chart on the 5-minute pattern. You'll see here that we definitely started off the day strong with an overall trend lower, and I think this is due to the stimulus. Kind of the stimulus news coming out. We definitely started the day off strong, and then throughout the day, as the market was fading away with no new news, no new Tesla news really. So we finished down here at about $431 a share, which is still strong. Going back on the daily chart, we're still over the 20 moving average. So that's good. We definitely bounced off the bottom of the 20 there. You'll see there's strong support there. And my case with the last video was we definitely are starting to trade out of this wedge pattern here, this consolidating wedge. So we actually had a very large consolidating wedge here, and even here you can see that we formed a small wedge pattern. And this starts off from about the 15th of September all the way up to about October 5th, where we really started to see a breakout of the stock. So like I said, guys, I took some profits here at about the 462 level on about half of my shares going into the earnings call. So I still have half of the shares that I have. I'm actually thinking about adding more here at this point, and it basically depends, guys, if we're going to get a decent stimulus talks tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I believe the Federal Reserve is going to talk to Nancy Pelosi, and we'll see what they say early in the morning. That could happen around 10 a.m. or 11. We really don't know when that's going to happen, but we'll see what kind of positive news they can spin off from it. If we don't hear anything positive, I'm sure Tesla shares might take a hit going into the earnings call. So I would really watch that, because I think if we don't get the stimulus package, if something happens with that, it doesn't matter what Tesla really does going into the earnings call. I think there will definitely be a pullback in the stock. The good thing is, looking at the consolidating wedge pattern here, it looks like we definitely have short term, we definitely have a strong support level at about the 390 level here. It looks like we tested it numerous times here, and I think that's definitely a high strength for us here. I think if it pulls back to about the 390 level, I would definitely be adding to it, only because I see nothing but better news coming out of Tesla in the future. I think that this is a good time to maybe get a few shares and just kind of hold them in the long term. I'm definitely a Tesla long-term trader, but in the short term, I'm still looking at pulling profits on some of the shares that I have. So I'm looking here in the short term, we might get a rise if we get positive stimulus news. I can see this easily breaking into another pattern. As you see here, we basically have the step up here, and we definitely have a step down, but it's just taking a breath here. So we have a step up and then a larger step up here. So this is definitely a bullish pattern that we're forming here, and I could definitely see this breaking out to about the $480 to $500 range going into the earnings call. So I would definitely look at probably taking some profits there, maybe with half of the holdings if you're looking at holding this stock as a long-term investment. But yeah, myself, I'm looking at taking profits also about the 490 level, the $500 level, if that really happens. But we really don't know what will happen after the earnings call. And like I said, there's so many things going on now with the stimulus talks that it could send the stock. It could definitely send the stock higher. It could send the whole market higher, which Tesla, I believe, would generally follow tech. So we'll see what definitely happens tomorrow, when I believe the stimulus talks are definitely going to start up. As you can see here, though, I believe the market's looking for something bigger than what Tesla has reported in the past. As you can see here, we have a story here where Tesla's Shanghai plant plans to build 100